Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
The hover was dangerous to talk about, so we'll see what it actually will be. But then actually locked in.
Right.
There you go.
So, you now have some ability to speed your friend. Again, Silas cannot respond, Aggressivo cannot respond. That means that, though there are no kills, Astral's forced off the tower.
Duxie's got a warrior, Trickster and a Cyclone! Inclement weather incoming! But what category is it? Just a category 3 for now, and no one is washed away.
It's category 0 kills, can't see anything more off of that. Nuclear Int has finally found their way to the party. You don't have any tools now, what can you do, Astralis?
Comes lightning and the weather turns around! First blood to Nuclear Int Silas!
Gonna keep looking for something. When's that next extend early? BDS kind of find it just about. Nuclear Int with a kill on the board. It's good news for BDS.
And when we thought about BDS success has often been through this mid-jungle, and the jungle is here at least to try and punish Astralis. Goes in with the wind, becomes lightning, and the audacious charge gets a flash out of Kobe into the Crescent Guard. Can't quite secure the kill though after a fantastic round entry. Flash will not make him escape the chakram, secure the life from Matty and Kobe, who were trying to secure control of the lane while Syncroft was soloing out the Drake on the other side of the map. You can see Xerxes.
Range one, you just hop over into safety, does blow that ultimate, and again, you can see that BDS are really trying to shut this Zeri out of the game. Oh, Matty.
Oh dear, he is dead, deceased, pushing up the daisies. Gone to meet his maker, he is an ex. Matty.
Is actually gets very difficult for them to capitalize on them now, and suddenly Astralis, huge power play, shut down the AD. Respectable amount of gold onto their AD carry. Yes, they're going to end up losing this tower, but they took one beforehand. That's fine. It's trading even, and Astralis happy with them. The numbers advantage. Chachi has to blow the ultimate, but still has that TP. Astralis happy for the next couple of seconds about how this is going to go.
Problem is they are down 3 critical ultimates, and that could be punishing. Jonghoon will get the knock-up and dance his way out of danger. Aggressivo with Meganar hops in, gets Jonghoon's stopwatch and mistimes and Thar into the wall. He's over the wall. Jonghoon being chased down though with Eudoicious charge. What can Dale do afterwards though? Gets the fear, but I don't think it'll be quite enough. The personal space not going to keep them alive. Xerxes' clone is jumped on, but not the monkey himself. Gets a Cyclone off, and now Nuclear Int with the stolen cannon barrage. Plundered rather. Managed to get his way out of danger, and only one died.
Now back to even. Dale's got the ult.
Ready for round 2. They are going to land another Theum. Syncroft guns the dragon. Matty spinning around with the Inferno, trying to get as much damage down as he can. But they'll get the dragon, they'll get out, no one else dies.
And of course, Dale didn't have gold, and Matty might be in danger. Does have the flash, we'll probably have to use it.
Jonghoon's got quickness back up again, but this time has cleanse, and the barrel crits Matty down to about a third, but nothing more. Now Chachi in danger. Flash away, but abscond, an abduct, and a dead pirate.
BDS willing to throw some punch
in this time. That's total gold right now. It's Chachi printing money, but Nuclear Int just behind. Still a pretty close game though. In 2019, come back in spirit in the summer of 2022. Hell, before he was in League of Legends, he was the faker, the GOAT of another esport that was entirely different. He was an Age of Mythology player under the name of Magyar.
That is a blast from my childhood, but see if you can channel into divinity in this one.
Absolutely, looking a little bit dangerous though for Syncroft. Just trying to survive with the Crescent Guard, but not for much longer.
Close enough to his friends, and now looking at Astralis with position on the next dragon. It is spawning in BDS again. The hard work that they had on the Stanley's objectives starting to get a little bit dangerous.
Nuclear Int tries to steal away the Shadow Surge. Will not quite land it this time, and now Dayor still potentially in danger. Missed another Scald Abduct. Now maybe Nuclear Int is in danger. In trade, try to turn this around. The stopwatch to prevent the engage with the Mistral Bolt.
Close friends stuff. We have seen a couple of side lane 1v1s coming out. Seriously looking to see what's happening with this mid.
Oh, the barrel from Chachi. That's some veterancy. Not going to matter too much right now. They're going to try and survive anyway as Jonghoon goes in. Kills off Syncroft. And the fight continues. Meganar is going to be around as well, but who even cares as everyone melts and Astralis find mid-game team fights. And it's a complete ace aside from Matty.
They find the way to group, they come to the mid lane. You see that Aphelios farming again, and they say, you know what, let's not have any of that. They collapse him from the side lanes, get the kill.
Fantastic team fight in mid lane. Astralis beginning to earn themselves a much more significant gold lead than we've seen through the rest of this game. And of course, Astralis have been very good about these mid-game turnarounds, and now they're in a position where BDS must find a comeback, something they've struggled to do all season long.
And it's something which Astralis have often put to bed as well when they get those strong 5v5s. Called out right from the start. It's their identity, it's what they've drafted. You get gold onto the right people and it gets very difficult.
Lurking on the flank here, looking to call forth another Cyclone. Won't be required to quite yet. Playing it slow.
Side lanes, which might help them retain some of that vision control, but they need to really start finding ways to play around these vision traps. Because again, the vision control of Astralis allow them to make plays like this.
TP, and Matty is sandwiched between a rock and a Vex place. Nowhere to go, a Mistral
They're farming. Yeah, they're going to get a Dragon out of this, but your AD carries off the board once more. You're going to have your lanes shoved into your base yet again.
This mid lane inhibitor under siege, and Syncrop is doing his absolute best to clear out the wave. There's just nothing to do. Cersei goes in, Cannon Barrage afterwards. Astralis looking for some more. The turnaround damage with the Moonlight Vigil powered up by an Infernum, doing what it can to ward them off vision.
Which is
the War for Vision might just have been one hit by BDS. They're going to land the Binding Eclipse courtesy of that Graviton gun. But he's going to get out of danger now. Agresivo being punished on the other side. It was all a bait, all a ruse. And the Gnar is down. Chachi on a killing spree. And the inhibitor turret soon to fall afterwards.
And Astralis taking a couple of notes maybe from their previous game. Got a side lane to death versus G2. And Astralis pick up a couple of tricks, send a couple of people hidden down to that bot lane, and they break the base without even having to go towards that Baron. They don't go for the flip. They take 2 inhibitors, and they're out clean.
All eyes on Baron, man. They weren't paying attention to the bot side. They slip in, they murder the Gnar, and they get 2 inhibitors to boot. Smooth plays for Astralis, and maybe an even smoother turnaround. Syncrop left out to dry. Nothing to be done as Visit Chachi starts landing nuclear warheads instead of barrels. That will be game. There is nothing more to be done. Only Odote. Collapse seemingly foretold. And Astralis will clean up this game in smooth, swift fashion.
Receiving one last charge.
A brave, valiant attempt, but it is just a firing of the 21. Boulder salute for the Gnar to celebrate and mourn the passing of his team.
Certain timing. So it's not going to be the Enchanter, it's going to be a fellow Nautilus scene. I really would like to know whether SK found out there, but he's coming down, Nissy's coming with him. The double junglers of Mad Lions coming to fight.
It's going to be a complete bloodbath early. Nisky goes in, but Flash goes pop. Gilius still fine. Certus gets on to Elio, heads to Flash's pile. Back they go. Onslaught from the Severin from Jazz, who do what he can, Unforgiven. Throws in the zap. It's a champagne supernova. But for who? Explosions galore in the early game. Gilius ignited. What is happening? Blood. Certus. Who knows what it is? It's the LEC, baby. 2-0 to SK in the early game.
And we knew it was going to be about these jungles. Nisky, no flash, no chance in hell. And so much gold to SK. What did I say, SK? There you go. It's not quite at the point yet where Afelis is using bug language to say, don't fight me, I have bright-colored weapons. But it is still going to be a flash away. SK not quite there in time, but that's
going to go for it anyway for the backline to go. Gilius with a cataclysm to make him rain. As the Cannon Barrage comes through and tweets taken very low. Mad punish this time around. Flashball from Megan. Excited he is! And it's 2 to Mad Lions, and the gold is back to dead even.
Oh, and it looks like such a good combo, but you've got a Cannon Barrage one side. Unforgiven gets a 3-man super mega Death Rocket as well. Didn't actually end up getting the final blow, but the AoE damage turnaround was really well played from Mad. SK, they overplay their hand a little bit. They let Mad back into the game.
They thought they had the option, but the turnaround there, that
killing Agresivo on the Sejuani in this game, getting his individual advances, just about to hit Mega Gnar again. Nisky, as you're saying, getting out of lane, starting to pack the map. This is what you wanted to see. Let's see what they can do with it.
Boulder toss comes down. Gilius coming up fast he can. On to Nisky, goes to be seismic shoved away. Mega Gnar at the wall, trying to stay alive, flashing out best he can. Cannon Barrage afterwards, and Kaiser is quickly coming up and secures some kill. It's 4 members of Mad Lions around, and SK turn up, but it's a little delayed, but a little late. Cataclysm out with flash out for Gilius, trying to stay alive. But what about the turnaround? Certus with a stolen quickness will bring him down to his level. The chains go lashing and drag him straight to jail. Do not pass go. And Certus picks up 400 gold.
Oh, Mad Lions first to the play, but not quickly there enough to end the fight before SK can. Cataclysm goes down, and just the chain lashes going around everywhere. The Petricide bursts, and Certus on this Silas 2, and this is about to hit Mega Gnar. If Silas manages to make their way to the fight, this is dangerous to Mad.
Okay, trying to hop away best he can, but Kaiser's coming down as well. Will they teleport to save? They're going to get Mega Gnar to the wall, and they're trying to teleport the floor around, so it's damage to the Cannon Barrage. Secures the kill, and this is a teleport into Doom. Not quite yet. Gilius around the side, looking for a flag, and a drag straight down into hell! Into the Colosseum, they go one more, and that Sandford is not being washed away by the waves.
It has just been the story of this game. Proactive play, actually fairly timely response. We could tell that happening from SK. They had the teleport on Certus, who couldn't quite get into the play. We talk about that brick in the wall. Go take it out. going to be SK getting their first tower of the game and opening up.
But never for free, it feels like in this game. SK have come in ready and willing to throw every punch right back at them. Let's look at it again.
And I guess the area of the map that they want to go towards, finally, they get themselves that mid lane out of turret. Very evenly matched between
Jezu up 1.5.
Okay.
And that gold has been very close for a very long time. It might just be about to break apart.
Jezu's not got the best weapons. He's not really got himself, he doesn't have a chakram combo with either of the two prime positions.
Nearly out on Calibrum. Should switch.
What can SK do to really start exploding this fight? They have the flank from Gen X.
Certus as well with the quickness. Gets in and tries to bring them down. But what about the turn up with the cannon barrage? Doing a lot of work. Mackinac into the wall. Gilius into the backline. Murders. Unforgiven. There is nothing left to do. Gilius must escape and will surely fall. Pulled out of the wall by Niski's seismic surge, but the battle continues. Jezu, big chunk down by Elioya, who flash jumped. You don't beat the Troll King.
Which has continually said, give me the resources. I'm going to take that farm and I am going to be another.
Imagine Severum plus Bloodthirst for that last one versus Elioya. It might have been a very different fight.
Well, I'm sure some stranger things though.
A minute or so until what would be Soul for Mad. That is the advantage they have, but very dark. And Niski needs to be afraid.
Yeah, and they've made mistakes around late game objectives before.
Chains land! And let's see whether they can drag this one down to hell. The Cycling Shuffle, keep him alive and have a treat. Throws down that. Forget the name of it. Doesn't matter. He's dead anyway. Depth charge. Thank you very much. Bad time to be forgetting ability named. Armor tries to flash through the flag and dragon. Soul to manage it. Cataclysm comes through, but a cannon barrage to match. Trying to trade this one out anyway. Armor getting Gale forced down. And the gangplank dies just like that.
And actually, in the overall play, are going to get themselves Soul more likely than not. Great Weaver's Wall from Niski to block off SK from contesting.
Kaiser has the quickness. He's going to knock up Gen X. Dragon secured into the backline, goes Unforgiven. Has got the quickness stolen. Trying to do what he can. Elioya healing right back up though with a subjugate. If you go for the king, you best not miss. Completed for the Silas, who is now very much online and very willing to try and murder whoever he get a hold of, as Kaiser does manage to escape from an attempted little SK invade.
Elioya now going to find Treats. Elioya no flash either.
But I don't know how much Treats wants this. Jezu steps up, has got Onslaught running. Elioya ignited, but Treats is down. He's tricked into that one. Gilius getting knocked out, goes down. 2 already. Jelly to the backside, but Mad punish SK. 3 for none.
It's another miscalculation again as we follow on their run of form. Both teams on win streaks, but Mad Lions, we don't call them currently the best team in Europe for no reason. If you push too hard, you go onto enemy vision. You can see right now, they're pushing on towards. Can SK find something off of this?
Going to try and play one out best they can. The pillar does not do as much as perhaps was wanted, and Mad Lions kind of forced away there as SK looking. Treats. Went for that flash hook, but now a turnaround from Niski with a seismic shove. They're on to the Nautilus, and he's dragged down to the depths.
Niski holds his nerve on the flash away from the hook, doesn't pull it there, knows it's missing, flashes forward to take out some of the teeth of SK's pick potential. You can't fight around that vision and pushing too far into it if you don't have your Nautilus and Niski.
Wall, and there's no Gwen in this game to stitch it right back up. Gilly is into the Cataclysm, but it's only his own demise. The apocalypse strikes for SK. Their win streak is looking like it's close to ending.
SK in spring 2-0'd Mad Lions. Mad Lions replay the favor in summer, looking to send SK into a precarious position in summer.
They're the kings of the jungle, the kings of the LEC, and the Lions roar their way to another victory unless somehow, someway SK can do something. Jezu tries his best, but it will just not be enough.
A valiant effort, all things said and done from our 4 and 6 team, but Mad Lions cannot look down on this team. A close run affair. Mad Lions won it out in the clutch fights, in those team fights. And set
Poppy, Jax, Rakan, everybody's going forward, and we'll just hope that Neon doesn't get left.
More lane pressure, probably wants to swap the TP on the first thing to look for a back. As Mercer will find a Brawl here, looking for a wall, it seems.
Mercer.
Oh, they want some.
A little bit of knockup, keeping the trade going. Second charge is done. Gonna connect. LeBron running. There's nothing he can do here. He can maybe trade flash for flash, but just goes down. Objective. But I think naturally, anytime we talk about an LEC game, if it's not a Wampa stomp early, I feel like it only comes down to late game teamfights. Hold that thought. Perks, they know he has no flash. It makes this easy follow-up gang. First on the way in, 2. Perks is in trouble. Rakan! No, he forgot! He didn't read the patch notes, but it doesn't matter.
Well, Perks wants to leave.
Perks in this lane. You wanted to see him roam. Misfit's not a fan of that option.
And this is one way to stop the Talia from being able to roam. I mean, in isolation, Perks can push VTO in and can move towards sides, but Misfits just want to make this an ARAM.
This is rough. If VTO just takes the Trundle ult, he's going to be a very tanky boy, unless they can burst him down first. He might not have the opportunity to do so. He whiffs on the change, the healing.
He didn't have vision. Haru was just like going in and out of the bush so much that VTO, every time he was CC'd, Haru would hit. Every time he wasn't, Haru would go into the bush. Steals that away as well, and now Alphari's going on to Irrelevant here. Gonna push him away.
Forcing the ulti out, and obviously Gnar ultimate, very low cooldown.
I'd love to see a replay of that from VTO's vision, because it was really confusing for him. He wants to take the Trundle to live, but Haru knows that's the only way he can live. But now Irrelevant, a bit too aggressive here. Karzi's in top lane.
Flashing out. I mean, he's got a Spectral Sickle, he might as well roam.
Hell yeah, 4-man top. This is what we wanted to see in the early stages. Can Zlatan defend this in a 2v4? Irrelevant, no TP.
And for so long, they were able to stop Perkz from getting out on the map, but now that he's level 6, he seems just about unstoppable. Nice pillar to keep him going. He can't jump over those rocks. He's got no way to escape. The dodge is about to fade away. Irrelevant still standing for now. He's trying to sidestep the movement. Not good enough, but on the bottom side, oh, this is the risk. This is the power of Aphelios. Keep your eyes on the damage output. Keep your eyes on the chakram too. If they get another wave on that bot side, they're going to break that. Able to match there, so play plus the Dragon for the Herald. The question really is, how does Haru use that Herald? Because it could be a 300 gold lead or about 100
drops of water to try to get as much information as possible, because Neon, no flash, could get an ult here from Perkz.
Ooh. Okay, Labrov needs to back it up just a little bit. Keep your eyes on the wall coming in, though. Neon can find himself in trouble very quickly, but Mercer now trying to turn the fight. Zlatan on the way in as well. Instantly going to flash over the wall. They can just try to burst him down, but Labrov, quick on the ulti, is going to stop the play from going any further. VTO walking away as well.
Nice
now Neon, the knockback, it's clean, but no, they keep him steady, but he whips! He knocks him away, he stops the red ult from connecting, and that means he dies. He does not get the health back. And oh, it's such a close exchange.
Mercer's already low, he has no ult. So the crash comes in, the demolish will proc, and the tower might just fall if they just commit to it. The only scary thing is...
Knockback Mercer, oh no! Into the waiting jaws of a giant catfish. That was not the play that they wanted. Yeah, they hold on to the tower for a few more seconds, but this bad boy's still gonna fall.
Yeah, Misfits felt really pressured to defend it as much as possible. 3v4, yes, it looks good, but the health bars were just so low that they couldn't even get in there to use one spell to clear out the wave without dying. Mercer falls, and all the meanwhile in isolation, Alphari is just dunking on Irrelevant in this matchup. Now getting toward 20, 30 CS leads, getting plates for himself, and he wants to stay in that lane as long as possible. Vitality gonna back away, and Perkz first to bot. VTO quick to respond with the Talia ult. Zlatan trying to cancel some bases here. No flash, has to be really careful.
Wow, that was bold, that was confident. Misfits just trying to extend the play. They think that in the long run they can keep this one going. They can find an advantage. The flash for the knockup. Perkz doing so much damage. VTO coming in with the Senna ult, but he can't really finish anyone quite yet. Neon waiting. Moving forward now, can use the Q, the onslaught to get a little bit of extra movement speed to get it closer, but he's holding on. He's going to throw it out now. They can't finish, and he kills. They burned so many resources.
Still nets them a lot because 4 people top. That's a mid tower. So could have been a bad series of events, but they turned out pretty good. Looks like they ran towards the top side. Of course, we saw Haru respond to that play towards the later stages of the TP, and now Misfits actually find themselves a Dragon. Take over team fights. But playing things like Talia or Yone or Sylas, he can actually dictate the pace of the game, and Alphari in trouble.
Alphari has no flash from the earlier play. Remember, trying to get to Mega so he can hopefully knock him back. Leaping forward into the ward, Irrelevant. A little slow maybe on placing the ward down means Alphari gets out safely.
And Alphari has the tier 2 boots, and the Hypers proc gives him move speed as well, so Irrelevant doesn't have enough to chase him down. Probably building towards something like the Frozen Heart here next. Mercer is around in case they're looking for a dive, but the minion wave is so small that it will die in an instant if Alphari ults it.
And also just Q at W, and it's just not big enough. Maybe on this wave with the cannon,
Zlatan
on the way in. Meanwhile, on the top side, Haru taking tower. They also have a Herald. Misfits, gamblers, absolutely committed to making this happen, but Mercer's still tanking the tower. He flashes out to safety. Yes, they will take down Alphari. Now they have to set their sights in the tier 2 because they're going to lose so much on the top side. Neon all on his lonesome. A single slow connects. The TK will kill him, but he manages to make it out unscathed.
I will say a pretty good damn response here from Misfits. The fact that you're facing a Herald, maybe Vitality can look for a tier 3 here.
The mini-map, and there's like something hilarious happens, I'll know. You know,
brings your attention to it.
You know, the at-home audience, they have no way of telling me. I find out later that something hilarious happened.
Yeah, Perkz just gonna ult here onto Neon, who has flash but no Gale Force.
Flashing out, no Gale Force as you highlighted a second. Any slow connects though, it's just so easy to land the setup.
Yeah, great play there by Perkz, even in the face of 2.
We can have it up just about every single fight. Eyes on BTO, eyes on Neon off to the side. That's going to be the 3-man snare. The ball with the Graviton. They're debating. They want to see if they can find an angle in. Vitality retreating as 5. Instantly knocked through the wall. Goes Golden. Mercer fishing for the ball. Labrov going backward. Alphari and Mega Gnar now fishing for a fight. Perkz unstoppable. The back line of Vitality remaining untouched. Perkz absolutely monstrous. Not the big explosive damage, but the sustained damage that will win these fights. Karzi popping off. Vitality taking the
Perkz
fight.
once more.
Stolen Gnarl, just not enough as Vitality push Misfits out of the pit.
That's going to be the Dragon. That's 3 kills to Vitality as well. You can see how hard it is for Misfits to find an angle. The root connects onto Perkz. Kind of angle. VTO is bot now with TP up. Labrov's looking for a fight.
just walking forward. He's so incredibly tanky. Neon has terrible guns for a fight. They managed to interrupt the dive forward. The wall now coming in. There's no way out of this. Goodbye, Aphelios!
Is that Baron? Baron could be on the cards here.
Retreat, but for now they're just staying around the pit. This is going to be a very slow Baron. They might end up trading an inhibitor for this Baron, so very crucial that they keep this going. Now VTO actually going to TP out once he breaks the tower. They're ready for the full-on 5v5. They want to head face first into Perks, but Zlatan is already so low.
My God.
Oh my God. Talia E is a disgusting ability. They're getting obliterated. They keep opting into these fights. They keep walking into their own death. Perks, an absolute monster.
The second you step into it, there's no way out. That's going to be a Baron. 2 kills as well. Maybe VTO should have just looked for that bot in it because you're opting in. They're going to look for this mid tower in the meanwhile. So Neon's zoned away. He has Gale Force in case any spells are thrown in his direction. And good news for Vitality. Alfari has TP, so if Misfits pull the trigger here, he'll be able to join instantaneously. Irrelevant looking for an angle, forced to jump away. And the second that jump is down, Vitality have more room to step up. Zlatan caught here a bit.
Yep, and the difficult now is obviously you have the Kraken Slayer coming in from Karzi, but anytime he tries to step forward for Zlatan, he's already behind, but there's a Trundle ult on the opposite side. So whatever paltry resistances he can put together, Trundle will take a decent chunk of, and it's the same story for Relevant on the top side. He can be strong, he can build tanky. If he pops that ult, and Haru pops ult in response, he is still a very squishy Jax.
Vitality just taking every objective right now. Misfits, no wave clear, no way to respond, no way to push them back. The only option for them is to engage, but they lose a fight, and Mersa's looking for the flank here.
There's not really an angle here. I don't even know who he leaps on. You highlighted this. The Tom Kench protects one member. The rest of the team can try to disengage.
The Pillar, Talia, the Mega Gnar in their face. Misfits have to run for the hills.
Oh, Mersa's just getting run down. He has no way out. He's trying to eat a VTO, but VTO can't even afford to step back. He now has the quickness to run to safety.
Wow. There goes their engage, and Vitality know it, so all they have to do now is get the bot waves in. You can see the pings. Haru is going to sprint down there, play for the triple inhibitor. Labrov's going to try to chase Mersa away because there goes the majority of their engage. Zlatan flashing onto Perks.
Trading flash for flash. Will not quite get sniped. Never mind. Trying to sidestep. Knockback. Can't do it. Not fancy enough. Does get the flash. But ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a Vitality win. Misfits, they've run out of options. They've tried to fight so many times into this Talia, but just have not been able to find the angle. Vitality bleeding them out. We heard it from the desk. Both these teams can be the best team. Both these teams can be the worst. Well, today, Vitality are showing us their best. This has been an immaculate performance.
Yeah, they're keeping Misfits a hell of a distance away, and there's just no way they can close it. That's 3 inhibitors down. That's the last nail in the coffin. Misfits are trying to heal up on their own Nexus here. Vitality take the first tower. They're looking for the second. It's just a matter of time, Misfits. You gotta go in.
One last fight. This is it. Irrelevant committing. Karzi walking away. VTO with the Gnar ultimate. The other thing you're looking at, keep your eyes on Neon. Perfect guns for a stacked 5. But Vitality pulling back. Ulti in. That was the red one.
Yeah, no damage.
That was an oopsie, but at this point, I don't know how much of a difference it would have made. Nexus standing in front of them. Misfits playing for kills. I do not think they can save this, but maybe they can. Irrelevant getting pushed away. No, LeBron keeping the team alive. Now taken down. Misfits again. Here comes the catfish. There's just nothing left for these poor rabbits. They get torn apart, and finally the Nexus will fall.
Dominant from start to finish. It looked like to Kalista, doesn't it? You know what I'm saying?
You can just leave with an in. All right, Tom Kench. It's not flat. Responses here from the side of Rogue, but it looks like for now they're just willing to give this one up, not looking to take the 3v3.
I think a Herald fight is what Rogue will look towards, try to get Sejuani level 6. And now, G2 trying to make sure this Herald crashes. The 2v2, Caps is catching midwave, and Larson is moving top first, ironically. Normally the Talia is here first, and G2 have to be careful.
Trading. Going back and forth now, Malrang potentially in trouble. Larson on the way up, though, could be big. Yanko's taking a decent amount of damage. Herald is yet to charge. They will finally get the charge off. There it is, a bit of money into the back pocket, a broken blade. Malrang now going to be in trouble trying to turn back, trying to fire back, but G2 quick on the collapse. Larson now has to something that has to be respected from the side of Rogue, and it looks like ultimately they're just going to give this objective up. Larson not in position to contest. G2 grabbing another.
On the way, will he get this tower? If he does, that's a massive chunk of gold to the Aphelios in a lane which the Kalista wants to punish. Broken Blade can TP to it. Unleash teleports, whereas Odoamne doesn't have the best of wards. We'll have to look for the wave. Trimly engaged on.
Caught out, has Aftershock as well as the passive, so he's tanky for just a little bit longer. Comp gonna try to keep this fight going. Flack at perfect guns for a fight, though. They're gonna come in anyway. Now the Talia all coming down. Caps the backup that they were waiting for. Free-firing Yankos. Slowly but surely gonna get cut down. The stun! Managing to find the kill. Rogue getting one. Malrang gonna be the next one in trouble. Unstoppable. Fantastic use of the ultimate.
So, summoner advantage to G2, kill to Rogue.
Definitely something good to have. Odoamne, you can see on the bottom side. Just
Dragon there, it would have been a tower trade for a Dragon, so good presence of mind to actually force G2 away, take a fight, push them back. Posturing forward, they're going to start it up. Good guns, as you said. Caps is around. Odo has to TP in soon. There it is. Malrang and Trimby. What's the engage going to look like? This Baron will go down quite quickly. Caps has smite as well.
Away. Stun going down into Jankos. Jankos getting burned down. Target's going to eat him up, so they still have a smite in the pit. Blackman again. Perfect goes for fight. Larson! The Emperor himself, but is it enough? Can he keep the fight going? Keep your eyes on flank at 20 shot group. This man is popping off. Welcome to 200 years, baby. You do not fight the white god of Felios.
Take the risk, and there's your reward. G2 get a full ace of Baron, and the game is blown wide open. Larson thought he saw the hero play with the stopwatch, but it's Flackett who still need to base.
But credit to G2. From what we saw last week to this week, it's just such a massive turnaround in performance. Jankos talked about individual levels needing to stay. And this is big. I mean, respect to Larson for still having the confidence to go for those plays. Again, this is the difficult decision. If he tries to go in and go for the Azir sec, he might be in trouble. Odoamne zooming, speeding away. Force of Nature gives a bit extra movement speed, trying to get the procs here. Odoamne getting caught out, getting knocked down. Rogue now needing to make a response play in the mid lane, but they don't have the damage to fight Jankos. But Comp certainly does. Looking to finish the job now. Jungler taken down. He has the GA to buy a bit more time. Targamas can leap in and eat him when he needs to, but no. Targamas is forced out. Jungler, no! He's still alive! Targamas, the hero play, saving Private Jankos. The birthday boy still standing. Larson stunned. He knocks him back. We wanted to know how they would get into range, and Larson delivers them. Comp with a massive triple.
Massive triple indeed.
So incredibly quickly. Caps a lot of tools to protect, but the damage not going to be enough to stop this. Maybe, just maybe he can steal it. Medic said it once before, but there's just no way he can steal it.
And Trimby coming around the corner, ready on the trigger finger. Comp is the main damage dealer now. That triple kill got him so many shutdowns. He's sitting on 4 items. It looks like they're going to force it up.
The wall, the wall. Malrang on his lonesome, getting forced back. G2 with the Cloud Soul. Broken Blade proccing the ultimate. He's going to be one very fast boy. Flackett standing back. Blue gun as well. Rogue, if they group up too much. Tense game.
20 seconds left in this Baron buff. Will fade, and Rogue actually got no towers for it. Odo's going to fight Broken Blade here.
Surrendering in. Waiting for Mega to come back up. Wall not going to find the stun. Gwen is immune, but getting hand delivered to the rest of the team. Caps on the way, but he has to just leap off the wall. He says,
maybe they want to dive bot here and tell the rest of G2 to be careful, but he can collapse and go behind Rogue here. Odoamne and Broken Blade have the TP. What is Caps up to here? What's the plan? Blue Orb will spot him out there, so good presence of mind there by Odo to know that they're making a play down here, but Broken Blade's forcing it.
Leaping backwards, trying to zoom out to safety. Has so
Broken Blade
going massive! And at the same time, they're taking the Baron. Rogue are split. They don't know what to do. G2 have caught them unawares. Larson returning to the bottom side, but Flackett is so incredibly strong. Rogue do not have the tools necessary to contest this. They have to play like absolute madmen to try to get anything done. Trimby eaten up. Stopped for now. Flackett on the backside. He does so much damage. You cannot stop this Aphelios! The guns! The chakrams! G2 taking everything from Rogue!
And I think they can just end the game from that. The two-man play by the solo laners of G2.
And the genius there is not in the mechanical play of G2. They played it cleanly. It is in how they split Rogue, how they split the decisions. They pulled away the most powerful member of Rogue to attend to the bottom side of the map to stop G2 from ending the game. In the meantime, they took the fight that led to the Baron. Full advantage now to G2.
Oh, there. GA procced. Flackett gets some room to breathe. Heals up with the BT, but now G2 so much firepower. Here they come. Rogue just gonna engage.
Fishing for the fight, looking to take down Jankos before anything else happens. Split up for now. Caps immediately off to the side. Eyes on Larson. He is the one that matters, but he's not back. Larson, in his moment, the Emperor of nothing as his kingdom will fall before him. G2 tearing Rogue to pieces. They were the favorites in that fight, have no doubt, but they play it flawlessly.
It's a clean house for G2, and they're just gonna close it out. Rogue knew they had their backs against the wall, and the only option was to engage, and they get wiped.
G2 moving up, Rogue moving down, a master class.
Just eat up a target in case they get engaged on.
I mean, not to rub salt in the wound, but you guys experienced this in the previous game. Aphelios
He's trying to crash this wave, or maybe he's playing a little bit defensive as it comes into him. Here comes the Trundle. Pillar's going to hit.
Makes it easy, waiting as long as possible. Flashing out to safety. Knockback connects. Big from Nuke Duck.
Wow. Simple, easy, does it. Razork now top. Finn very aggressive onto Wunder. Does get hit by the slow.
Lose his flash.
Gets level 3.
Oh. Maybe if Wunder,
I feel like he cannot really flash the pillar, because I think even if he flashes the pillar, then Talia can just, probably has passive up and he just flash.
Oh, they're going mid again.
Rinse and repeat. Well, they got the flash. Might as well go back for another kill, punishing that summoner spell being down.
And Fnatic punish the summoner spell being down top. Wunder can look for the E flash. Ideally wants to get the W as well. There's the E flash.
Going for it. He's going to
have the damage.
Okay.
Wow. So you have to go back to the root of the problem. And just as you identified there, the level 1 wards could be the root of the problem. Either finding out where Trundle's starting, maybe seeing where he's pathing to, or early wards in the river.
The goal that he has, and he's always consistently good. I don't think I've seen a single bad game from him this split.
High praise. Knock up coming out there, knock back, only going to connect on the clone as Patrick just continues to bully Hylissang. Poor Hilly. Patrick is absolutely picking on this man. Waiting.
Patrick,
ulti out, he gets him! And that's the consistency you were talking about. There he is. He finds a kill onto Hilly. He won't turn to find back. Patrick! Oh my god, that was clean as hell!
He just outplayed them like hell. Patrick shining as much on this roster. Unforgiven had an incredible play yesterday on the Draven. Right?
Ooh, the R flash.
Already carries our showing. And the objective.
Yep. Timing the back though, so that he does get the Gale Force is upset. Nukeduck now ghosting forward here, looking to keep the pressure on Humanoid. Forcing the flash out is supports pretend like they do damage, squaring each other up.
This is the problem of not going through mid. Patrick and Mark.
On the top side, Wunder delaying the Herald charge as long as he can. Like it is going to come in. There it is. Tower almost taken down, but not quite. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, there's a big fight. Nukeduck coming in, walling, zoning upset out of the exchange. Razork onto the back line. Patrick, no ulti up and available, but Fnatic with no tools to dive onto. Keep your eyes on upset. Keep your eyes on the Aphelios ultimate. He's looking for an angle. He's searching, trying to find something. Razork already dead. Now Ben coming in on the backside, but there's Wunder. There's the barrel. There's the big play. Upset still standing. Double kill. XL now the ones that find themselves split apart. They smell blood in the water, chasing down Marcoon, Finn in enemy territory. A blast cone will feel pretty good, but Humanoid popping it early, making sure to keep him into his territory. Finn holding on, running for his life. Nukeduck on the way up as well.
Flash here.
Flashing over the wall, knockback coming out. Good poke back on.
TP coming in from Wunder. He's not done here. He wants more.
Body slam over the wall, going in, goes a little bit wide. Nukeduck now exhausting him. Summoner Spellbook doing so much in this game. Wunder now knocked back. They're going to try to finish him before the fight even goes off. Upset now laying down a little bit of damage, but nothing else. Excel now set up to take the Drake as well.
Wunder was the hero, but he gets a little bit too greedy there. Got them 2 kills initially, but now he's given up his life. The respawns have come through, and now XL are 5-man strong around this dragon. Fnatic look like they want to contest. Mickey is behind them.
Hexgate Gaming, they're knocked back. Nukeduck is so strong, they cannot kill this Talia! She's just unstoppable. Upset, he's got terrible guns for the fight. He's got enough CC to disengage, but there's nothing else. And just when it seems like Fnatic have maybe got something back, Excel take even more away from them.
The game just turned into a massive mess there for Fnatic. It looked good. Far behind. 6k gold almost, and they can't match side lanes, and they're just going to get outpaced on the map because the amount of push team.
Finn from 10th place NA, Nukeduck to being everyone's favorite mid laner to hate. Patrick, obviously Mr. Consistent, but never Mr. Flashy.
Yeah.
But we're seeing more and more of these individual players really stepping up in a big way on Excel, paired with what has been pretty consistent macro, and suddenly finding themselves from not making playoffs to top team in the LEC. Is Hylissang caught out here?
Yeah, easy kill, easy pick'ems, and I think he hit the nail on the head there. And consistency and non-flashiness can work in our league, right? As
Wunder.
Nukeduck will just pick up Wunder here. Rogue have shown us that formula before, you know. Checklist, easy start to finish game. Humanoid's gonna get caught. Now this just looks like a little bit of a solo queue game here from Fnatic. They're just getting caught out around the map for no reason whatsoever. Razork no flash. He might die as well.
Knock up, not gonna connect. Razork running away. Humanoid with an initial fear. Marcoon, not sure if he wants to chase any more for that one. Humanoid playing around is worth more. We know that win record in the second half is also worth more. So for Fnatic, falling to a team that they are neck and neck against in the standings is not something that they can afford.
Absolutely not. Mid tower is going to fall there. Tier 2 down. XL pick that one up. Dragon Soul 1 minute away. Fnatic need to get everything they can and throw it at XL and hope that it sticks, hope that it works. Otherwise, they're going to be against the Dragon Soul. Wunder misses the E. Mickey's going to land
Mickey's movement!
Oh my god.
He's just styling on him. Sidesteps the body slam. Team there for the follow-up and the damage. This is brutal.
Yeah, styling on his old teammate there, Mickey and Wunder. Mid-wave contest. Humanoid's looking for something. 4v5 now, but it looks like they want to force. They want to find a kill.
Finn's not there. Fear over the wall.
Oh, there goes Hilly, but he's just going to die.
They're now going in. It's just a disaster. It's a split call. 2 members commit, 2 members walk away. GPL looking to finish the job. Mickey running as fast as he can. Upset now getting away. Nukeduck coming. They're not done yet. They want to get everybody, but Nukeduck, maybe he's going to give his life. No, stopwatch. They need the shutdown. They need more money. They need something back. splitting the fight, but in the meantime, picture in picture, keep an eye on Finn. He's just taking towers.
20 seconds till the Dragon. XL want to get more kills here.
Back, Humanoid instantly. Marcoon goes in and bites down on Humanoid.
It's just one by one by one. A new challenger
Patrick
approaches.
kick forward, but he's just happy to take the 1v1.
Oh my god. What is happening in this game?
Signed, sealed,
Another
delivered.
Fnatic just falling over like dominoes, like Bessie.
And we're 25 minutes in. It's a Hextech Soul. It's a little bit difficult. Finn, Navori Quick Blades, interestingly enough, not an item that we're very used to seeing, but obviously means you can just reset the barrels in the parlay very, very quickly.
Yeah, Fnatic know they're on Baron. They're going to get the first tower of the game, get an objective bounty, get a little bit of gold. 4k gold. XL now pressuring this mid tier 3, looking at top tier 3, 2 pressure points. Razork is behind. This might be the Hail Mary.
Nuke Duck off to the side, trying to ghost out to safety, looking to finish the kill. The lockdown coming in from upsets. They want to get the job done on a Nuke Duck. Does he have any cooldowns left? He gets shut down. That's massive. Mickey's now going to be in trouble as well. Patrick waiting off to the side. Fnatic cannot afford to overstep. Keep your eyes on Finn. Big damage. Now coming in, trying to find the fall, but the fear interrupts Mickey, stops him from dashing forward. Wonder does get taken down. That's the Collector. An extra 25 gold in the back pocket of Finn as XL just move into the top side of the map.
It's a 1-for-1. Nuke Duck for Wunder. XL managed to take him down at the end of that fight, and Fnatic not many spells left to work with. Yes, they have the Vex ult, but Marcoon's going in.
No snare going to come out, but they don't need it. Can start to pull them back, but just holding on, and instantly Whitewood and Razork leaps in. He's taken out.
They just end top here. XL have a wave. Fnatic on the wrong side of their own base. It's a whitewash. Fnatic.
Absolute slaughter.
Yeah.
XL obliterate Fnatic, move up to 7 and 4.
Wow.